Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have hired Justin Peele as their new tight ends coach for their offensive coaching staff. John Van Dam was the previous tight ends coach. He is still with the organization. I believe he is an offensive assistant or the passing game coordinator now, one of those two positions. But Justin Peele is the new tight ends coach for the Bucs. And this is a very interesting hire to me. Justin Peele is a guy that played in the NFL from 2002 to 2012 for teams like the Chargers, the Dolphins, the Falcons, the 49ers, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was a fourth round draft pick in the 2002 NFL draft. He won a Super Bowl, by the way. He won Super Bowl, let's see. Yeah, Super Bowl 52, if I remember my Roman numerals correctly. So he won Super Bowl 52. Congratulations to him for that. It was against the New England Patriots. Of course it was. It was the Super Bowl that Nick Foles was the starting quarterback for. So Justin Peele was there as a coach. So that's pretty cool. He's got some head coaching pedigree. He was the assistant tight ends coach during that time from 2013 to 2014. Then he became the official tight ends coach for the Eagles from 2015 to 2020. Then he was the Atlanta Falcons tight ends coach from 2021 to the present day. But then whenever they brought in Raheem Morris, he was gone and eventually joined the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pretty good coach, in my opinion, for the tight ends. The Philadelphia Eagles have always had really good tight ends overall, from Brent Selleck to Zach Ertz. Obviously, Kyle Pitts did a really good job with the Atlanta Falcons. I believe he had 1,000 yards in his rookie year and had a really solid couple of years after that as well. Of course, some people may say the lack of red zone touchdowns and whatnot. Part of that was because Arthur Smith was the head coach of that football team before then. So, Justin Peele did what he could do with the opportunities that he was given. But I really am impressed with his work with the Eagles and the Falcons, two really good organizations just in terms of overall tight end play during Peele's time there with both teams. And this is going to be an interesting move because you have Cade Otton, who's coming into his third year now, and he is right now penciled in to be the starter. Is that going to be the case moving forward? I think the answer is going to be yes. The Bucs haven't really shown any interest, or at least reported interest, in any veteran tight ends to compete for that starting job. After that, you've got some other guys in there like Tanner Tallulah. You've got Keith, who is still on this roster right now. You've got Payne Durham, who is still on this roster as well. So it's a pretty young, let's say, inexperienced group, so to speak, besides Cade Otton, who's really been a trial by fire type of situation. Justin Peele is a player's coach. And one interesting thing that's been so interesting, or one interesting thing that was said whenever I interviewed him, was Chase Edmonds, whenever he said, look, guys who are former players immediately click with current guys, immediately click with players. Justin Peele is a former player in spades, and he's had good success with the Eagles and Falcons as well. I think he's going to be really beneficial to this organization, to this coaching staff, and beneficial to the tight ends. He's still, very recently played, even as is in 2012. That's less than 10 years ago. That's 8 years ago. So I really do like this addition of Justin Peele, what he can bring in. I still think the Bucs could do with a veteran tight end, maybe after the NFL draft or maybe a couple of weeks before the NFL draft, but we are getting to that point where really probably won't see many more free agent signings until after the draft. So I would like to see the Bucs possibly invest in a veteran tight end, give somebody who maybe has even had previous experience with the Eagles or the Atlanta Falcons. Tell you what, we can even go to the tracker here and see what options may be available for the Buccaneers to explore from the Atlanta Falcons or from the Philadelphia Eagles. Michael Pruitt could be an option. He's 31 years old, would fit that mold of a veteran tight end. That could be a possibility. David Wells would be an option to bring back also, but I don't necessarily think that will be a thing, considering that was the old offensive coaching staff. You have a new staff in there now. Michael Pruitt could be a genuine option that they bring in. That wouldn't surprise me. That really could look to be just a veteran presence to help out a guy like Justin Peele, already a player's coach, bring in a veteran player and see how he can help out this coaching staff as well. But I like this hire. I think it's a good hire. Multiple Pro Bowl tight ends have been coached up by Justin Peele in the past with the Eagles, with the Falcons. Will it happen for Cade Otton? Fingers crossed. We'll have to wait and see. But guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this hire down in the comments section below. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.